Okay, so let me tell you a little about a man named Robert Allen Dale Jr., or his friends and family called him Bob. It's 1996, Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan, small town vibes surrounded by woods and water. Real peaceful, real quiet. Not the kind of place you'd expect someone to just vanish, but that's exactly what happened. It all started on May 18th of 1996. Bob and his wife Christy went to a wedding reception. Just your average Saturday night. Friends, music, a few drinks. All pretty normal. After the reception, they head to a local bar called the Downtowner, just to keep the night going. And now, here's something you all need to know about Bob. When he drank hard. And it wasn't unusual, at all, for him to get drunk. Or get so drunk that he'd kind of just crash out, even sometimes in the car. According to people who knew him, this was kind of a routine of his. He'd knock out cold, and Christy would not be able to wake him up. So when Christy parked the van and saw that Bob was already passed out, she figured it was one more time of the same thing. Nothing dramatic, just Bob being Bob. She went into the bar and left him sleeping it off in the van. Not shady, not sketchy, just normal for them. Around 11:15 p.m., a witness says that they saw the van that Bob and Christy were driving heading north on 6 Mile Road. Then another person later claimed they saw Bob behind the bar around midnight, but then they took it back. They completely recanted that statement. So, was it true? Were they pressured to stay quiet? Nobody knows. And then Bob just disappears. That's it. Nobody sees him again. He doesn't call. He doesn't come home. He doesn't show up to work. His wallet is still with Christy. He had no money, no credit cards, no ID on him. He just vanished. About 24 to 36 hours later, Christy reports him missing. And that's when the search kicks off. Police, dive teams, volunteers, tracking dogs, all combing the areas, especially Ashman Bay and the nearby woods. They searched everything, but they didn't find a single trace. Not a shoe, not a scrap of clothing, nothing. And here's the thing. Bob didn't really have a reason to just run off. He had 3 great boys at home. He worked as a carpenter. He wasn't depressed, and there weren't signs that he wanted to disappear. And his family just doesn't believe that he just wandered off. A lot of them and a lot of people in the community think that foul play was unfortunately involved. Let me be clear about something else too, because I know what you're thinking. Who do we always look at first? The spouse. But I want to assure you that Christy has never been named a suspect, and there's nothing to say that she had anything to do with this. From everything I've read, seen, and talking to Christy myself, she was just doing what they always did. This was a routine for them. She went into the bar thinking that she'd come out and he would be okay, still there, and they would go home. Only he wasn't there, and that didn't happen. Over the years, rumors have popped up like they do. Some people think he might have fallen into the river or into the woods, especially given how drunk he was. Others think that someone took advantage of him that night. Maybe something went down behind that bar and no one ever came forward about it. Bob's brother Scott has never stopped looking for answers. He runs a Facebook page called Find Bob Dale, where he keeps the case alive, and the family has not given up. They just want closure, something, anything. I would love to speak to that family. I'm on nobody's side here. I really, truly just want to help. This is the kind of thing, the kind of case that really gets under your skin because it's so ordinary. A wedding, a bar, a drunk guy sleeping it off in the car. It's something that many of us have seen or maybe have even done. especially in small, teeny tiny towns like around here. This is my home, not my hometown. I wasn't born here, but I live here. This is this is my mom's hometown. Things just don't happen like this. It's scary. If you happen to know anything about what happened to Bob Dale on that night in 1996, even if it's just a rumor you heard or something that didn't make sense at the time, please say something to someone. Call the police, the Sault Ste. Marie police at 906-632-3344. His family, his kids, they deserve peace. They deserve answers. They deserve to grieve. But this is just my first video on this. I just got the FOIA records back, and I just got the email that I was accepted to grab those records. So I just have to go pick up the case file, and we're gonna explore that for sure. So thank you for hanging out for a little bit. If you found this short story interesting or compelling, important, anything like that, hit the like button, leave a comment, share it, especially if you're from Sault Ste. Marie. You never know who might know something. So let's get Bob's name back out there. Let's try to connect any piece of this puzzle that we can. But until next time, stay curious, stay safe, and of course, stay in the shadows.